Greeting from Berkeleyme, and I welcome you in this amazing show, a series of shows who focuses on women and women development and women leadership. And today we have a very interesting theme about World Women Leader together with us. So we always choose a set of women who is really successful, and in the process of being success, they will be successful after some time, and there are some youth which is eager to be successful in the future. So all these three combinations in our shows makes our audience enlighten about different aspects of leadership, business entrepreneurship, and how we can do better and better for the women. So before I will start, I want to thank few people and the team who organized this, the Berkeleyme Investor Club, was always kind to support us in terms of women development, women leadership, and preparing women for the future. I want to thank Khulood, Shaban. I want to thank the Imtiaz, who is taking the technical part, and some other hidden faces which you never see, but they are really, really important. So I can call them as a team at Berkeley Middle East Holding and Berkeley Global in UK and USA and in Canada. So today is a very interesting day, and I wish you will have a great value out of this show as usual. And we get a lot of good response from every event, and a lot of people approach us giving their feedback. So this process should continue so we can also improve our feedback through your feedbacks and get valuable suggestions from you. So today we have interesting speakers lineup. They are very enthusiastic, seasonable, and leaders, and amazing to watch and listen and learn from them. When I saw their profiles, they are really, really cool and good. So before I start, I just want to highlight that I mean, it's my views that the life is too short. We have 60, 90 years. Some spend in childhood, some in the old life. So the active life that we have is really not more than 30, 40 years. In that, we have to do a 9 to 5 job. We have to run the show. We have to be a good brother, good father, good husband, same like a mother. A girl has to be a mother, a sister, a daughter. So we have a lot of relations, we have a lot of works to do. So it's really important that each and every moment of the life should be spent in a very productive way. We try to give value to the society. If we only live for our goals, that we get a better education and we get better healthcare, and just we, this is, I feel, it's my personal feeling that it is not a right approach. The approach should be we, and we means me and you, the whole world. We have to think about poor. We have to think about those people who couldn't get this education, who couldn't get the food, who couldn't get the quality of life. They went into a mental health issue because they couldn't achieve what they dream for. So we have to strive for a better world in which people have opportunities, they have access to a quality of life. And there it comes, the Berkeleyme and Musa Shaikh Women Foundation, the voice of the global women. We bring all the global women together on this platform who at least start with a conversation, and these conversations will translate into meaningful projects which are helping across the globe to the women to raise their voice, changing their mindset, bringing them into a leadership role, and developing them as a future leader. If you see the statistics, you can also see that the ratio of men and women is distorting. There are more women and there are equal or less men in depending on which country you are focusing at. But in general, the population of a woman is increasing. So it's a time that we should prepare. I guess that 100,000 years before, people used to keep the woman in the home. That may be a purpose. But now, because the woman need to feed herself, her parents, they don't have son, they don't have the distortion. As I told you, women life is demands that they should get education, healthcare. They come out, they have job opportunities. And the most important is they are protected when they come on the road, when they need to access the justice. So they all have available in doorstep. In this, we have a global audience, and being living in different countries, I always tell people that the United Arab Emirates is a country where women is the safest, the most progressive. They have equal opportunities to work, and this is the role model that the whole world need to see, that how to protect the women, how to give them respect, how to give them equal opportunities. So the leadership, His Excellency Mohammed bin Zayed, and the country as a whole is really amazing, phenomenal. If any man who is in governance, who is in leadership, who is in governments, and they are in a capacity, I would suggest them to please follow the models in UAE that is, they have been demonstrated with so successful way, and with simple copy paste of these models, you can bring women at the top in your country. So our main objective is we're focusing a woman should not be a curse. It should be always a blessing. So unfortunately, even into 2021, I'm really sad to express that there are countries where parents, if they know that there is a baby girl in their tummy, so they abort it. So and this is really alarming and serious, that in spite of this scientific age and full knowledge where everything is in Google, laptop, computers, people are still doing that shameful act. So we want that women, when it comes, parents feel that she's not a burden, she is a blessing. So how we will make it that if we give her a constitutional right, a right, constitutional and administrative right, that once a baby girl comes in the world, she will be assigned a free school, college, university. That is the job of a man-based governments, that they make this possible. If they can spend on bridges or dams and infrastructure, why can't they spend on human development? Because human development is actually the one is who is going to create a massive impact in the community, in the world, you know. So we always talk about getting a free education, free healthcare. Healthcare is really important. Some countries, developing countries, is our focus. We saw that women is not having access. They have dirty water, they have unhygiene life, and this is causing them dying before the normal age of a hygienic country or a place. And of course, justice is really important. We have some innovative solutions through which we want that a woman should get a justice at the doorstep. They don't need to go to the courts and the police station. No, a woman is a VIP person. She should be dealt with care and respect, and the doorstep, like where she lives, the authorities should go and contact them with respect, and they should not strive for justice. They should not pay to any lawyer and anything. That is the ultimate objective that we want, which will bring a real change in the women life. And the most important is we saw that in some developing countries, if you see their cabinets, if you see their ministers, I mean, hardly you will see a woman. And a very shameful thing is that they don't let women come in the main leadership. they just keep some special seats for the women that, okay, these are special seats, sit here, women, and just they label themselves as a very, democratic, and this way, this is extremely not a good idea. We should bring the women in parliament. We have to grow them as leaders, as in every countries we are saying that some countries are really good. They have equal gender or similar gender and more popularity in terms, more propositions in terms of women in the board. So these are all our objectives, and what projects we are focusing on are very interesting to share. So in this COVID, we learned that stay home, stay safe. So means that and the life need to go on. So we focus on online education. So British education blended with the cultural aspects. We are working on online schools for which can go in those areas where there is no, you can say, schools, there is no facilities. So only through a tablet or a laptop we can get these kind of better education, the world-class education. So when this poorest class of the world, the most hungry people, when they get education and when they will enter in the stream of economy, you cannot imagine how passionate they will be to bring change, to bring education and healthcare, because these are the people who are the real sufferers. So we are working on online education across the globe for developing countries, and soon you will keep getting the updates on daily basis about these projects. And we felt that technology is the future. Maybe 20 years before, there were some oil-based companies and other companies, other sectors. They were more in billion or trillions, and they were the highest one. Last 10 years, all IT companies like Microsoft, Google, Oracle, they are on the top. And so means that we need to build women in information technology. And this is a proven science that woman is very good in aesthetics and designing, creativity, innovation. So we are focusing on technology parks for women. Women should come up in and show up and her thoughts through media. Media is a power. Maybe 20 years before, people used to study the books. Now we learn from PDF, we learn from movies, we learn from the videos. They are more effective and fast and quick way of learning. So this way, if we see, we need to bring women in films and media so they can actually present. I mean, now we are seeing that women's sound is nowhere actually. Someone is raising a sound on behalf of a woman, but we need to give the empowerment and delegate the women powers on women. That's the really ultimate goal of our organization. And of course, we have incubation centers, and where a young woman can go and can share the business idea, and they get the free consultant, tax planning, finances, business plan, all at one doorstep. So at least one major country could have this one in a country. So where we can have, because it's a global world, if you are a good, successful startup and a business idea, this will go to the whole world. So everything is global. So building someone is actually building as yourself. So this is how it works. And with this, there are a lot of things to share, and of course we will keep sharing in our series of discussions on women events. And